Well, good morning, guys. This is Brian with the Hobby Rancher, and this morning's a pretty big morning. We're up bright and early. We're gonna go down to Athens, Texas to pick up some cattle. I finally have decided to get my own cattle. For the last couple of years, I've been leasing my property to my neighbor. He's been grazing cattle for a couple of years. Last summer, you guys might know that here in Texas, we had a really bad drought, and I wasn't able to lease my property. I did have a friend bring the cattle out for probably 2 months, just to graze a little bit of the hay off of the property, but my neighbor is no longer in the cattle business, so I've lost that stream of revenue. Let's figure this out. This footage was shot a couple of months ago. We're in August right now, but this was April, so the flowers were in bloom. The drive down was really, really nice. When I got there, Kara and JR of Hoof is where I bought the cattle, and they were nice enough to take me on a tour of their ranch. They have about 100 head of cattle down in Athens, Texas, and as you can tell by the hot wire, they rotationally graze their animals. This helps to reduce any parasite load. This right here is their fly trap. They put the cattle through this trap every day, and it naturally traps and takes care of any flies that are on them. So that was kind of neat to see that. It was a lot of fun to spend the day with them. They ended up taking me on about a 3-hour tour of the ranch, and they're really passionate about what they do, and they love their animals. It's nice to see that people take really good care of their animals and are passionate about it, making sure that they live happy lives and they get good homes. They raise registered South Pole cattle, and I went with that breed of cattle because they do really well in the South. They were bred specifically for hot, humid climates, where other cattle, they don't do really well when it gets hot and humid. So Teddy Gentry is the mastermind behind this breed, and took a couple of decades of getting this breed. They're a small frame cattle, and they are very gentle and have a good disposition, and that's part of the reason why I went with them. Out. This is their new digs, and that's my wife. Alright, well, these two made a giant mess that I get to spray out of here. That's only 3 hours worth of poop.
how do you manage to poo on the outside of a trailer? That is just insane. Yuck! Pro tip when you're spraying off your trailer, keep your mouth closed. All right, let's try this again with a long sleeve shirt. My neighbor has some black Angus. He only has 3 head of cattle. And he's the one that used to lease my property. And unfortunately, he was putting way too many head of cattle. He overstressed my property. So he's to the age where he can't really run cattle any longer. So he sold his entire herd and just has 3 left, probably just to maintain his ag exemption. And so my plan is to make that hayfield that I have look similar to Kara's hayfield that we saw earlier in the video, where it just looks like a salad of different grasses. She had legumes, she had Bermuda grass, she had ryegrass, she had what looked like weeds, but they looked really good. So I'm going to pick their brains and see what they put down for seed every year to get the hayfields looking good. But hopefully we'll, right now is all I have is mostly just Bermuda. And I'd like to put some legumes in for the winter time and really get the hayfields looking like a salad buffet as opposed to looking like a lawn like it does now. So anyways, that's my day. It started at 5 a.m. It's about 4:30 and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go take a shower, of course, because I got sprayed with a poop shower just now, and I'm gonna take a real shower. I never get tired of that sound. The frogs, I mean, not the wind.